Evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway here.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
Not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
Absorb and counter is their modus operandi, and when they break, they hit teams with everything they've got.
It's anyone's ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Decent looking ball. Well read, he's sorted that out. Richarlison. Into the channel. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Richarlison. Di Maria goes for the cross. And he's had a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Great leap! And it's a goal! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't seem on. It's really crafty business, that.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
He'll have a kick! No mistake!
Romario showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's a brilliant interception. And the through ball is intercepted. Richarlison. Bebeto. Richarlison. Looking to break out here. He's left his man. Di Maria shoots! That's a lovely try, but not to be.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Up for the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Roberto Carlos was on a run down the left wing. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's cut it out. Well played, he saw that coming. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's been taken straight back. Is it in? Tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Roberto Carlos. Decent progress down the left. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And that's been won straight back. Casemiro. It's a fabulous position.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He spotted the run and played him through. Di Maria. And the shot! Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And we hit half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Richarlison. Vieira. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Cafu. Saul. And that is as far as they're going to go. What an adventurous run from a defender. Bebeto shakes the shoot. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflex.
Tries a header. He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Going through. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the...
Has a swing at it! Saved only by poor finishing.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Floats one over. That intervention was very necessary. Saul. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. A real chance to break. Could go all the way here. Saul. He's gone for it. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Roberto Carlos. Pinged forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Cafu sticks in a foot to win it back. Has gone out. And it's from Mario. Aimed long and direct. That's Bebeto. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, if the defensive pushing up is accompanied with the right pressing, offsides are going to be commonplace.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Alex Telles. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Forward it goes. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Could move up a gear here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Saul, he's got away. And that has been clubbed away. Thiago Silva gets it back. Alex Telles. He's come loose.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And Richarlison! Oh yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have a breakthrough. And Romario!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Richarlison. Now, can he capitalise? Di Maria. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And that's that. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. A very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Crystal Palace will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Look, they like to play the surprise card by servicing the box as quickly as they can.
Marcelo. And it's Mariano. He's made certain that won't get through. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Lozano. Marcelo. Van Dijk. Mats Hummels. Neymar. Tries to head towards goal. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Looking for support.
Crystal Palace have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Higuain plays it out to the flank. Oh, Red, he's sorted that out. And it's loose. Who's getting there? It's Higuain. Marcelo looking to get on the end of this. And the counter is on. Looks to dink one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mats Hummels. Now it's Neymar. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Has a hit! They've scored!
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Crystal Palace take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Pass needing to be better than that, and he knows it. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. He's left his man. Alan lobs it in. He's gone for it. Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Van Dijk. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the through ball is intercepted. Mats Hummels. Thiago gets into a dangerous position. Ronaldinho. And it's Higuain. Offside. Yep, looks it.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Firmino decides to play it back. Going for goal! Marcelo. Forward it goes. And it's Mariano. Now it's Thiago. Thiago. Great shoots! This could fall anywhere! Crystal Palace did it, but sinks the shoots! Oh, didn't catch it right. Ball is over the line. We'll try from distance. He's got away. Looking to shoot. So who's he picking out? Oh, well defended. That had to be done. We hit half-time. There we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. But there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Ronaldinho shoots! Well, that's caused a worry or two. Ronaldinho with the opportunity to showcase his dead ball craft. In towards the middle, Thiago. Alan with a good steal, well played. And it's Neymar. Well, they could break here. Played into the... Up for the header! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Just so calm under pressure.
Higuain demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's come loose.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
It's a loose ball, going through. He's had a shot! He's scored! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early.
Can he finish? Tries to cross.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Jemison plays it forward quickly. Dashing forward at pace.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for
Ronaldinho has been caught there. It's a foul. Marcelo gets his final warning. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Jemison out on top in a really physical duel. And now the breakaway. Neymar has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that has been clubbed away. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Van Dijk. It's got through to him. It's one! No mistake! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Firmino is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
This has been great lead! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Crystal Palace making another change here. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. And that's been levered clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He'll hammer it! It's broken loose.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Nicely measured pass. Now it's Mertens. Mertens beats the off. And the shot! Mertens! That is terrific! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Mertens.
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Can he score? It's anyone's ball.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit.
Has a look and has a go. That's a half-decent try.
Ronaldinho weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Van Dijk plays it forward. And it's Conte. And it's got through. Marcelo receives it in a wide position. Ronaldinho. And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest.